Nothing makes me happier than a post-beach shower.
My best friend, one of my best friends, just had her baby.
I'm doing it and I have been doing it for the last 3 years, and whether I pivot and do something a bit different. Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. It is Friday today and we're going to take you through a weekend with me while Ryan is away. So a little bit of a me weekend this weekend, some time back into myself, and yeah, trying to also recoup the battery. I've been feeling really exhausted this week. I have just had so many late nights with work. Just like I've had a lot of meetings that are going and running till later, so that's looking like 8 a.m. starts till 8 a.m. finishes, which has been 8 p.m. finishes, which has been quite hectic on my brain and my head. So this morning I woke up and I just could not get out of bed. My alarm went off and I was like, nah, this is not happening. I am rolling over and go back to sleep. So we slept into around 7:30, which was definitely needed. I still woke up feeling so drowsy, but we've had a shower, washed my hair, popped a load of washing on, did a little bit of house cleaning and tidied up, and I'm feeling a lot better now. Yeah, it's just been a huge week. I'm coming into my period as well on ovulating, I think. So that is, I think, probably another thing that's going on in the background, but I just haven't been able to grasp my energy. And I think the late nights on the computer have really just started to hurt my head. It's really hurting. Even last night I was watching Grey's Anatomy after work and I was like, my eyes were so sore. So I think today I'm going to just try to not have a hectic morning on the computer straight away, and then I will spend later on the Savo on the computer and probably take tomorrow off completely, just so I can recoup the battery and stay away from the screens. I'll give you a little update soon around where life's at, what's going on inside business and all of that. I don't want the intro to be too long, but yeah, weekend to myself, so come along with me. Let's refresh and recharge the battery. Alrighty, we're gonna head to the gym and do my shoulder session for the week, and we're having a pre-workout. So at the moment, when I get ready, I just sip on my Coco Bella coconut water, and then I have a jam piece of toast. Usually it's a crumpet, but they were out of date, so we're having some toast, and then we're gonna go do some shoulders. The one thing I've been really just neglecting is my time that I'm going to the gym. So I always used to go later in the day, that's never been unusual for me, but I feel like at the moment, with just how work's been the last maybe month, I know that that's not the best thing for me right now, and I know that I should be going around this time, what is it, 8:40 now. I should be going around that 8 to 9 a.m. mark, but I've been loving my slow mornings, and so that's why I haven't been doing it. But then when I go later, my brain's just not in it. Haven't been enjoying it. I'm tired. I'm thinking about work. And I always say to my coaching girls, your time of day really matters, when you can actually give it attention. And if you're going around times that are just you're inundated with work, maybe you're anxious, maybe you're tired, that's going to really impact your sessions as well. So I need to take a page out of my own book, but I'm just really struggling with that transition because I don't want to give up my slow mornings. But also it makes me feel better. So I don't know. That's something I'm working on. But for the moment, well, for today anyway, we're gonna go to the gym. I had a really shocking session yesterday. That whole concept of just not wanting to be there. So we're changing that today. It's shoulders. I love a shoulder session. This is now. Okay, we are fueled. We got it all going on, and we're gonna go get ready and start our day. So let's go. Here's the fit. We've got our Bridalwear blue royal blue set. Honestly, love anything that is royal blue. It is just absolutely delightful. So new fit and also New Balances because we are back from the gym. I feel like I'm always in the kitchen. The girl's always eating. But no, I just got back from the gym. I'm gonna make breakfast. I had a really good session. We started a new training block today, which was so nice because I've been on the same one for 10 weeks and I was starting to not enjoy it. I knew what I was going in for every session and it was a bit boring. So new block and I'm excited. Today was back in shoulders. It was meant to be shoulders, but it was back in shoulders with the new block. So that started and I actually just was in the zone. I enjoyed it. Did some core at the end, which I never do. So that was cool. And now we're gonna make some brekkie and jump into a little work block. I am not going to work too long because I want to go then outside and do something. I was going to go to the beach, but it's starting to get a bit overcast now. So I might even just go pop myself up and read somewhere or maybe go for a walk and listen to a podcast. I don't know. So excited. Next week, we're going to Brisbane to go see the Chris Williamson podcast event live. And my best friend just went yesterday in Sydney and she was like, it is absolutely incredible and life-changing. I feel like I really need something like that right now to be like, Kays, life does, and you will see the other side, business, you'll see the other side of it. Give me some little hope, something to hold on to, I guess, because I have been struggling a little bit the last, I would say, month regarding work. Not that it's not going well. I think it's just when you are in business, it is a constant cycle of having to continuously upskill yourself, work on things in the background, fix issues that are happening, and all of that becomes really draining and being drained. I've honestly been drained. I even was to Ryan last week, should I just stop doing this? Which I don't think I've ever said before. But what I keep reminding myself is that's usually the point where people stop. That's usually the point where people give up. And I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to say I can't do it because I know I can and I'm doing it and I have been doing it for the last 3 years. And whether I pivot and do something a bit different is a whole nother story and a whole nother conversation. But I've just been struggling in that sense. So it's nice when you can feel yourself with energy that is hopeful or, give you direction to kind of what you need to do next. That's why I love podcasts. I love listening to people who have fucking done it or who have moved past where I am and just in different spaces. So it's just nice being surrounded by that. So that's exciting. I'm really, really looking forward to it. So we're going next Wednesday and just doing a couple of days in Brisbane. I've never been to Brisbane either. I've only ever been to the Goldie, so that will be cool just to see what it's all about. I think it's just another Sydney, but next to more beach. So yeah, we'll take you along for that and it's going to be a really cool week.
Hello, we are now out on a walk. I didn't get to the beach. The weather has turned on now though, which I'm a bit disappointed about, but it's like 4 o'clock, so I'm not gonna go lay on the beach now. So I thought we'll get some sun, go out for a little stroll. And oh my gosh, my best friend, one of my best friends, just had her baby. So she gave me a FaceTime earlier introducing me to the little man, which was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, she went into labor early and little Bob has entered into the world. So that is so like precious. And yeah, I got the rest of my work done, which is fabulous. So tomorrow is like a lot more of a free day and I can enjoy myself. I'm gonna take myself to the movies. I've never taken myself to the movies before, and I was like, this is something I really wanted to do, and I don't have any friends up here, so I may as well take myself to the movies while Ryan's away. I want to go watch Reminders of Him, so that is on the cards. But for now, wind down walk, gonna go enjoy the water and the sunshine as well. All right, we're home. Can I just tell you, that was the massage I didn't know I needed. Holy crap. Feels so much better. She did some crazy Thai voodoo stuff on me. Like, I was not expecting that. It was way more like stretching and stuff than I'm used to in a Thai massage. Usually they just at the end, like, you know, maybe stretch your back or crack your back or whatever. But like the whole second half of that massage, so all of my front of my body, she was like pulling and stretching and like digging in deep, and I wasn't expecting it, but I didn't realize how much I needed it. I feel so much lighter, like a weight has been lifted off me. So we love that. Girl, if you have not had a massage recently, I recommend. I feel like a new human being. So we are now home, and I just went and grabbed like some ready-made meals because I can't be bothered cooking. So we're gonna probably have this one tonight. It's the lemon herb and schnitzel. And then I'm gonna have one of these. I used to have these when I was a kid. They're like little cakes, and I've got some custard in the fridge. So I was like, I'm gonna have that for dessert tonight. It's high in calories, so I wouldn't eat it usually, but I used to have it like every day when I was a kid. And then I grabbed the chicken satay noodles because I'm probably not gonna want to cook tomorrow either. So this is my weekend plan. Loving life. Real simple living. I'm gonna go get ready for dinner to relax and pop on Grey's Anatomy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello. We are going to head to the beach, but I thought I would come on and do a quick chat because I haven't actually spoken this morning on here. Yeah, this morning was weird. I had a nice morning. I haven't gone for like a big walk in a while. So we have a gorgeous bridge here that I go walk over, get a coffee, but coffee is so expensive these days. I just don't go do that anymore. I'm like, oh, I'll make a coffee at home and then I go for a short walk or something. But I did a big walk today and that felt really nice, but was feeling so, what's the word I would use? I was reflecting this morning. I was really reflecting this morning because I was like, what's the thing that I've been feeling at the moment that's kind of holding me back? And like I said previously in this vlog, I've been, you know, thinking about so many different things with work and, you know, life and stuff. And I've also been just feeling so tired and not myself. And like I had this realization this morning, I'm feeling so tired because I don't stop thinking. Like I'm mentally exhausted and I'm tired of pushing harder and doing everything a million miles an hour and, you know, focusing on my training, pushing in business, traveling back and forth places from here to Sydney, like I think I'm just mentally exhausted, and like that's been catching up to me, and you know, that makes me feel shit. So I just had a bit of a reflection morning. I did some journaling, I had a little bit of a cry, and just like needed to sit and like think about, okay, you actually, like, life isn't, it's fine, but you know, you also need to nurture this part of yourself, because the reason I'm struggling to do my training so well or to excel in my business and stuff is because I'm just tired. I am honestly just tired. I think I've been pushing hard for years, and you know, coming here, living here's actually helped me slow down, but then it's also made me reflect that, oh my gosh, you don't stop either. So that was my little reflection this morning, but I've had a big turnaround in energy since all of that. I think the thing I'm most grateful for is just my self-awareness and my ability to pull myself out of things like that, because at the end of the day, we all go through self-doubt, limiting beliefs, anxiety. Like, these are all things that we all experience, but for me, I have the tools to be able to bring myself out of that. I worked in mental health. I was a social worker. I've grown up in like a lot of shit that I had no choice but to figure it out and to be on my own and to do it. And that's, yeah, a blessing, a massive blessing. So we're turning this day around. I am going to the beach now. I just did some washing for the bed sheets and stuff, uploaded client plans that I had worked on this week. So that's all done, and I'm going to go to the beach for a little bit and just get some sun and go for a swim. I haven't gone in the water in a while. I actually don't even know how long it's been since I've gone for a swim, so I'm gonna go for a swim. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, but I thought I'd just debrief the morning that was. Hello, we are all fresh. Nothing makes me happier than a post beach shower. Honestly, it's a little bit crisp and we just feel really good. Honestly, so good. We're gonna get ready to go to the movies. Can't lie, I'm a little bit nervous. I think the only thing, I just said this to Ryan on the phone, the only thing I'm nervous about is saying, hey, can I get one ticket for reminders of him? That's what I'm nervous about. But you know what? Character building, we are character building, and I want to go watch the movie, but yeah, we're gonna want to go with, so we're gonna go on our own. And even if Ryan was here, I would still go by myself because he would not come watch that. So it was just part of the thing, and it's been on my bucket list for a really long time to go to the movies by myself, so we're doing it. And the movies here are so bloody cute. They're retro, like very retro, small town movie theater, so I love that. I went when, well, at the start of the year, with my mum and my nan, and it was, yeah, really, really cute. So we're gonna do that. It's a 3:20 movie, so it's like perfect because then I can come home and still have like a night for me. So yeah, nice. I'm excited. All right, we're gonna get dressed and then head off. All right, we are ready. This is the outfit. It is like a cute knitted dress. You probably can't even see the bottom. It's not that long, it stops there, but cute knitted dress. I got this when we were in Yamba, and I love anything like this because I just feel absolutely free. So we're gonna wear that, giving movies, and then we've also got my Birks on. Good morning. Hello. I didn't touch base with you guys yesterday after my little excursion to the movies. It was so nice. I am so glad I did that. It was not scary whatsoever. There was like a couple of people in the cinema, so like, if you've been wanting to do that, I definitely recommend it. Like I said, I actually don't know if I said this to you guys or someone or my girlfriends, but I'm in a small town, so it does make it a lot easier because the movies aren't like super busy. But yeah, it was really, really nice. And the movie was good. I did have higher expectations for that movie because it's a Colleen Hoover book, but it was still great. Like, it was still really good. I went there and then I came home, had a phone call with mum for about half an hour, just touching base and catching up. And then I watched Grey's Anatomy and was in bed by 9 o'clock, read my book and went to sleep. So we're up this morning early, got up at 7, did some reading, and then I'm gonna head to the gym now. So I'm just making my pre-workout meal and we're gonna head there and get that done and out of the way early today. I also need to go get my nails done because they are quite tragic at the moment. Lost one here, and then this, they're like falling off and stuff. I got these for my birthday, so it's quite overdue, nearly like a month. So I'm gonna go and get those done and then do a little bit of back end sort of work stuff today. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of stuff that I need to get done. Ooh, that is my toast. So that is on the cards for today, but I might wrap up this vlog here. I think it's gonna be a quite long one and I just wanna have a day of not filming today. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thank you for coming along the last few days with me, being in my whirlwind of emotions that comes with everything that I'm at this stage of and point of my life. But yeah, we're feeling good. So today's about piping up the energy again. Like I said, I've been feeling really tired lately and I still am, but I need to get a grip on that because I can't be tired every single day. So today's focus is getting my energy levels up a little bit more. So we're gonna start that by hitting the gym early. Got my oxy shred and we'll see you guys in the next vlog. Next week we're going to Brisbane, so I'll take you along for the ride for the Brisbane trip. I'm so excited for that. We're gonna go see Chris Williamson live, go to the footy, and just spend a few days in the Queensland region before we do migrate up there a little bit. So I do have to update you on all of that as well. So I'll do all of the updates for what's happening on our next chapter in the next vlog. But see ya, have a great week. Bye.